Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. For those people who it is Christmas in their country that they live in today, Merry Christmas. And for all those people watching who have already had their Christmas like me, today is Boxing Day. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and got to spend lots of time with your family and friends, and also had some time with your gorgeous Reborns like this one here. This one's a Levi by Bonnie Brown. So today I want to talk about two different things. Firstly is the new outfit that I've got my gorgeous Levi here is wearing. And secondly, a new amazing app that I thought you would all love to know about. So I want to share that with you. So firstly, I wanted to show you this really cute outfit that I picked up just at my local Kmart a few days ago when I was out Christmas shopping. And this is what it looks like on him. So he's just wearing his cute little white socks that I've had on him for a long time. I think these are the Bonds ones. And it's a little bodysuit that's got Dumbo. It says, "Hey little," my little circus on there, my little circus. And then it's got a little lion, Dumbo, and a zebra and a circus tent. And it also comes with a matching hat where it's got Dumbo heads on it. I'll show you this side's better. He's not so upside down. And lions and zebras. I really like how it's white with the blue, baby blue polka dots on it as well. And I really like the baby blue on my babies, especially my boys. And then it has this really cute little mitt. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Bib. And that's really cute because I like how it's white. And it says, "My Little Circus" again. So it's pretty much the same print as on his chest, but it's white, which I like. And he also has these cute little mittens, which are white with the blue polka dots with the little lions and Dumbo. So the same fabric as the hat. And last but not least of the sets, it's a 5-piece set, was, I think it was $19 Australian dollars, and also has these really cute matching print little pants, cotton prints on both sides. So I just thought that was such a sweet little set that I just couldn't pass up for my little Levi boy. I just think it's so adorable. And for those people who may not have seen my Levi before, this Levi by Bonnie Brown is the sculptor. He was reborn by Emerald Hill Reborns here in Australia. And he's got beautiful painted, very lightly painted hair, which I really like because I don't like lots of hair on my babies. He's absolutely adorable. So now I wanted to talk about a little bit about this new amazing app that finally got released with the Android version. So I didn't want to talk about this app too much until both Apple and Android were available. So the app's called Babysit Me, and it's a really lovely girl here in Australia. She used to sell those dolls that were programmed to teach like young, teenagers the realities of having a new baby. And so I think they were called Real Care Babies. And they would be specially programmed to start crying and making noises 24 hours a day, in the middle of the night, in the morning. Sometimes for a short time they would cry. Sometimes they'd cry for a long time, to just give teenagers in general, boys and girls, a taste of what it's like to have a real baby. So She was selling them as well as Reborns, and everyone really wanted them because they were very interactive. You know, people wanted that lifelike experience of what it's like having a baby crying and needing something, you know, rather than just sitting there doing nothing, looking cute. So she decided, which I think is an amazing idea, she came up with an app, Babysit Me, and I will put a link to the app down below in my about. And what she's decided to do was she wanted to give more of an interactive experience for Reborns. So you purchase the app, which I only paid $1.49 Australian for, which is cheap as chips. I mean, that's just nothing. And I have heard it's a slightly discounted price for the first week, and then it will go up a little bit. So I'm not actually sure right at this very moment what the cost of the app will be after the initial week or so. But I'm still sure it will be a very affordable app. But so she released it in the Apple version a few months ago, and I have an Android, so I had to wait because she did say it was going to come out in the app Android version. So luckily she released it on Christmas Day. I'm pretty sure it was Christmas Day. I saw it in the morning. So I downloaded the app immediately. And then obviously I had Christmas Day yesterday and spent with my family. But when I got home that night, I had a chance to play with the app. So I downloaded the app, and at first it wasn't really working. I was like, what the heck? Why isn't it working? So I messaged her, and I feel a bit silly now because I didn't know what I know now. So I was messaging her saying it's not working, nothing's happening, is something wrong with it? And so she eventually got back to me that night, and that was really lovely of her to do that. And she said, oh, these questions are all very similar. They all get answered in this Q&A video. So I watched the Q&A video and explained everything, and I felt really silly asking all these questions, but I thought I'd better tell you now. So if you decide to download the app, you won't need to bug her with asking why it's not working. So I downloaded the app and I pushed start. So there's two ways you can choose it. Once you click start, it comes up play is one option and simulation, and there's another option. So if you click on play, there's three options: easy, medium, and hard. And then if you click on simulation, there's 1, 2, and 3. So she explained in her Q&A video that if you want a quicker experience and not as realistic as a real baby, the play version is more the area for you, because play, easy, medium, and hard, they only go for an hour from start to finish. So the care events, obviously, which can be nappy change, sped up, feeding, those sorts of care events, which they say on the notification what you need to do. You don't have to do it. It's only if you choose to do it. So whether you choose easy, medium, hard, the whole experience only happens for a maximum of 1 hour. And I would say that the hard one would be one that would have more events in that hour, and the easy would be middle amount of events, and the easy would be the least amount of events. So it depends on what you're after, the experience you're after. And what happens is when you first turn on the app and you select what experience you want to do. So I like the play. I don't like the second one, which the second square, which it's not my personal preference, is the simulation, because those go for, I think it's 12 or 24 hours. So if you're after that more real experience, which is very, big, like there can be up to 7 hours between experiences with the simulation ones, because that is the reality of a baby. You can have a baby that can sleep for 7 hours. So and they're randomly chosen. You can't predict exactly what they're going to be. Apparently I heard that there's 3 versions of simulation 1, there's 3 different versions of simulation 2, and there's 3 different versions of simulation 4, if I remember correctly. But it's great for those people who are wanting that more real experience. She did mention that the one thing she's been getting feedback about, and it is definitely one of my feedbacks as well, is that when you get a notification, which is a care event, so the baby will effectively start crying. Now, there's different cries for different care events. So they have a different cry for nappy change, different cry for hunger, different cry for needing a burp. So it's really cute. And I have to commend her that the sounds are so realistic that when I was playing with it last night, oh my God, I felt like I had a real baby in the house. It was so cute. And my daughter was like, wow, that sounds so real. But the only criticism that I could have, which she is aware of, she's got this feedback, and it's not something she chose to do, but unfortunately, when, like in the play mode, or in all modes, but this is how I experienced it in the play mode, when the care event happens and the baby starts crying, unfortunately, it only cries for 30 seconds because that's all that she was allowed to do with the notification on the way the app's set up. So I don't know. She said something that she probably can't change that was like the maximum she could go, so she went the maximum. But there might be a way she can get around that. I don't know. But I just find 30 seconds of each care event crying, because the cry is so cute, and I would love to hear it probably like for a minute for me. I just makes it so real. To have it going for a little bit longer would be, I think, more realistic. But she said unfortunately she was limited to that 30 seconds. But I just wanted to talk to you about that Babysit Me app. I will, like I say, link it below. I do encourage you, if you are after a more interactive experience, to check it out. It's really cheap and affordable, and I loved it. I do not regret downloading it, and I will definitely play with it whenever I've got some time. And the other thing I wanted to mention was that she also mentioned that if you have a spare phone or a little mini speaker or something like that, what you can do is say, because I mean, most people these days have two phones. I know I've like got 5 phones. I only use one, but I've got all my older phones that still work, but they're just older. She said what you can do is you can actually like put the phone in the nappy or somewhere in the body or something, or a little speaker, Bluetooth speaker or something like that. And you can actually have the app will actually make the sound from the baby. So rather than have the sound, the crying sound coming from your phone, which will be obviously not exactly from your baby. So you can, if you can somehow put a little speaker or a other phone that you have and turn it on, then the actual baby, the reborn, will start making the crying sounds as opposed to your phone over there. So that's another thing to help with realism, if that's what you're after. So I'm really excited to talk about this app with you today. I'm really, really excited that it's finally got released in Android and I've been able to play with it. So I do encourage you, if that sounds something you might be interested in, to check it out. It does really add to the realism of playing with these adorable reborns. There's apparently one of the care event also is to change all of the clothes, because they've had a poop explosion imaginary, or they've had an imaginary like big spit up, big vomit, and they've wrecked all their clothes. So, you know, if you want to, you can change them. So it's just a bit of fun. And I just want to thank the lovely lady who created that amazing app for us all. So thank you so much. And I hope everyone around the world can see this and download it and enjoy the app. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed seeing this gorgeous 5-piece Dumbo set here. So adorable. And hopefully you would like and enjoy this new app called Babysit Me. Don't forget, I will leave a link down below, so check it out. So thanks for watching. Merry Christmas again from me and my gorgeous Levi. Until next time, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you until next time. Bye.